Zambrotta, Essien, and then Nemanja Vidic from the new SBC, the Player Pick SBC. Today we have got Vidic in our team, and we're going to review him. Are you in need of coins for FC26? U7Buy provides the safest, cheapest, and most reliable place to get your coins in FC26. And you don't just have to take my word for it, plenty of big creators are using U7Buy. And if that's not enough for you, also go and check out the reviews, which they have over 40,000 of. And don't forget to use code VIPER at checkout to get 8% off every single order. So guys, before we start this video, if you could leave a like and subscribe to the channel and also put a comment in the comment section to help push this video into the algorithm, I'd really appreciate it. Vidic today, we've also got Michael Essien up on the channel as well. I don't think Zambrotta is that good if I'm honest, but I do think Essien and Vida do have some very, very good properties. Now, this Vidic is really interesting for a few reasons. 6'3", lengthy. Skill moves and weak foot we don't care about. Rolls are a problem on this card, and so are his playstyles somewhat. He only has stopper plus, no defender plus, which is very, very disappointing. Very similar to Houston in that regard, but we are still going to be playing this card on defender, irrespective of the fact he doesn't have any plus or plus there. I don't think it makes the biggest difference in the world, if I'm honest. So he's going to stay on defender, and I don't think this should put you off, although it is pretty dirty to look at, and I'm not a fan of it really. For his playstyles, he is coming in with precision header, nobody cares, aerial fortress, which actually is pretty good on a card like this, very good from defensive corners, slide tackle, which isn't bad on this game, no anticipate or intercept is really, really disappointing. Block is good, and jockey is very, very good on this game, as you guys probably know. He also comes in with bruiser plus. Now, looking at this card and his playstyles, he is relatively similar to Yapstam. Yapstam is 2 million coins basically. This Vidic is 400,000 for the SBC and transfer market card, which means that whilst this card does have some things wrong with it compared to Yapstam, I think Yap has defender plus and also has anticipate. They're relatively similar, in my opinion. They're relatively similar. For his in-games, I've decided to go for a shadow, boosting his acceleration up to 80 and his sprint speed up to 87. And he's actually getting 84 pace, which is more than good enough for Vidic. Passing, absolutely awful. 55 vision is absolutely terrible. And even though he's got decent short pass, it's not going to matter with how poor that vision is. I'm a bit concerned about this, if I'm honest, because when you tackle with cards and they get the possession back, I'm concerned that Vidic is going to be really bad at passing the ball out from that kind of scenario, and that is a bit of a concern. Dribbling wise, he's actually okay here. Decent agility and balance for his body type. 82 reactions, a little bit on the low side, and composure at 85 is more than good enough. His dribbling outside of that is pretty poor. Defensively though, he is insane. 89 interceptions, 96 head and accuracy, 95 defensive awareness, 94 stand tackle, and 96 slide tackle, with of course slide tackle as a playstyle. Should mean his slides are actually pretty decent in game. Physically, he is insane as well. 90 jumping, remember he is 6'3", 85 stamina, which is actually really good for a centre back. 91 strength with his body type and bruiser plus should feel quite nice, and 88 aggression is also really good. He is going to be on defender. Let's get into a few games with him and see if he's worth it. It is time for game one now of 87 rated Nemanja Vidic. Remember guys, if you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, follow and subscribe. Okay guys, so first thing to get out of the way with this card is his passing, right? I'm not expecting it to be very good at all. I mean, that was okay, but you can't rely on his passing. You can't rely on it, and you need to be aware of that if you are considering completing this SBC. His passing will let you down. It will let you down. And he's not in the team, or he's not going to be in your team to find passes. That is not the kind of way you should be playing with this card. And just know that he's going to be probably rock solid defensively. But as soon as you start going for... Hold on. Oh my god. As soon as you start going for bringing the ball out with him, playing him as a ball-playing defender, there's going to be no quality there. And you have to be aware of that. Oof, that is one hell of a tackle. And as you can see, releasing the ball fast with this card is going to be what you're going to want to do. You don't want to be dilly-dallying on the ball with him because his dribbling is so bad and also his passing is so average or below average maybe that you just want to get rid of the ball as quick as possible, okay? Oh my word. Once again there though, guys, you get to see the problem with him. And that problem is that if you don't release the pass quickly, you are going to get done. Now, he might be insane defensively, which he already feels like he is, to be fair. But yeah, if you hold on to the ball for too long, it's just going to be curtains for you. Man, his slide tackles. His slide tackles are crazy good. Got to be so careful in them positions with him, guys. He is unbelievable defensively. But man, his passing, oh, I mean, it's diabolical. And that's good defending as well. But guys, it's the same situation every time. If you don't get rid of the ball instantly, it's bad times, man. It's bad times. Yeah, do you know what, guys? Right, I feel like I've been quite critical of him. But his AI defensively, everything about him defensively is literally perfect. It's just how quickly can you release the pass to get rid of the ball. Because, my God, guys, you just don't want him on the ball for very long. And that might be a problem for a few people. And it's annoying me a little bit. But from a defensive standpoint, I truly believe he's one of the best centre-backs on the game. As we go into game 2 with Nemanja Vidic, he was so good in the first game, but as soon as he gets on the ball, he is really bad. I'll tell you something as well, guys. This 4-5-1 spam meta that everyone's playing can rot in hell. It's so annoying to play against, but yeah, what we're here for is Vidic, and I am genuinely very impressed with his quality. Yeah, he's got issues, of course he does. Every card does, but what he offers you from a defensive standpoint is rock solid physical. Like, I mean, rock solid physical because of that bruiser. Really good jockey speed, actually, which some of you might not expect. And really good tackles. Really good tackles. Look at that, man. Just a bit of aggression there, pushing onto him. And the jockey speed and then them long legs really helping us. All into Vidic here, yeah? And there's just no chance we're finding anything. And so what I would say is when you do get the ball back with him, your first thought should be, okay, let's just clear this. Let's just clear it. Look, as you can see, he's keeping up really well there, and it's great defending from him, but you have to release a pass literally instantly. Even if the pass isn't on, I'd rather just get rid of it because you don't want to be getting dispossessed with Vidic on the ball, basically. You just don't want that to be happening. Keep up, Vida. That's good jockey speed again. Yeah, man. Bloody hell, he's good defensively. Like, his jockey speed is shocking me with how good it is. I certainly wasn't expecting his jockey speed to be as good as it is, guys. I think that's one of the big things I like about him, is that jockey speed is just outrageous. Like, we've scored off him winning the ball back there for us. I'm enjoying him a lot. I just think that this card comes with a few issues that you need to be very aware of, right? Very, very aware of. Oh, guys, he is so solid defensively. Even without anticipating intercept, I haven't even noticed it. Okay, guys, it is time for us to talk about Nemanja Vidic's 87 rated icon card. I have to say, I was really impressed with this card despite having a few really god-awful issues. And you have to listen to this to really understand the bad and the good with this card, because he is up here for some things, but he's down here for others. And it's going to put a few people off, but I actually think a few people are going to be really interested by this card and the qualities that he does have. I personally think centre-backs on this game that are very well balanced, that have decent passing, good dribbling, and can play out from the back with decent passing playstyles are king. Case in point, Lenny Oro. This Vidic is pace, okay dribbling, insane defending, and insane physical. He has no passing quality, and it's so obvious to tell in game. I really didn't trust him on the ball, whether that be driving into a little bit of space with him and trying to find a pass, or just tackling and looking to find a pass. It is relatively risky at any point of any game, especially with how heavy opponents are pressing at the moment and playing in the 4-5-1. There is a lot of press on your centre-backs, especially if you're playing quite a high line. And this Vidic really struggles with passing out under a lot of pressure. That is a massive, massive problem. And his dribbling doesn't really cater to kind of doing a bit of elastic dribbling and then trying to find a way out, bob and weaving out. He doesn't have that quality either. So, passing terrible, dribbling in terms of a ball playing centre half, terrible as well. Outside of that, this is one of the best centre-backs on the game. And I know that sounds insane to say, but bear with me, because I was shocked by how good he was defensively. Of course, he looks good defensively, but it doesn't always translate to gameplay on FIFA. His pace is really good. I do recommend a shadow on him. I thought because he has got a massive body type in game, he was going to struggle at tracking back from in-behind passes, like incisive passes. He didn't struggle at all. In fact, his AI on dealing with them was incredible, and he does feel really quick, which is something that I very much liked about the card. I definitely think the shadow is the right play for him. In terms of his defending, once again, I was a bit concerned here because no anticipate or intercept. I didn't notice it at all. In fact, it felt like he had anticipate. I have never seen someone get close to an attacker and then just push them off the ball the way he does. And it's not even like a bruiser plus tackle. He literally just sticks his leg out and he wins it back almost every time. It was really strange, but very, very effective. I thought his AI was excellent as well. You know, a lot of people aren't controlling their centre-backs. I actually do like to control my centre-backs a fair bit, but I felt like when I was controlling my midfielders or my midfielder, he was brilliant at kind of tracking runs through, dealing with bringing the line up. I thought he was really, really good defensively. In fact, I didn't think he was really good. I thought he was insane defensively. Like, Maldini levels of insane defending. Top here. Absolutely top. As we go to physical, he is so dominant in the air. His stamina is way too good for a centre-back. You don't need that much stamina. It is a bonus to have it. Strength-wise, he is so bloody strong that he can just blow on people and push them over. Like, he is a Terminator to Claudia Pina, if I'm honest. And then aggression is also really good on him. What do I think overall to this card? I think he is one of the most solid centre-backs on the game, irrespective of not having Defender Plus or Defender Plus Plus. But he comes with the most horrific passing and dribbling you'll use on the game. As I said, one of the best defenders, but be very careful of his passing and dribbling. A really fun card, a really solid card, but make sure you pair him up with someone that's good on the ball and who has got good dribbling.